Mogadishu, October 1993.
Super 64, lifting off.
It was supposed to be a routine snatch and grab.
1 minute out. Stay sharp.
In and out. 30 minutes. Tops. But war has its own schedule. Super 6-4, holding formation. We are green.
Attack! Swarm them!
When the birds lifted off, the ground shook. Riding in those machines, we felt invincible. We didn't realize the hive was already awake. The city didn't just resist, it erupted. An ocean of hostility, waiting in the shadows. A single shadow on a tin roof. A flash of light. Mayday! Mayday! And just like that, the invincible armor of the sky was shattered. That was the moment the gates of hell swung wide open. The creed of the Ranger is simple.
Almost there.
Leave no man behind. It's not just a rule, it's a blood oath.
Into the breach!
The air's thick with smoke and lead. Ground convoys pushed into the grinder.
Roadblock!
The streets were
There's too
choking
many
with
of
them.
them!
An endless, angry tide of black blocking every exit. Pinned down. Ammunition running low. Every heartbeat felt like it could be your last. When the UN armor finally rolled through the barricades, it wasn't just metal and tires. It was the sound of salvation.
Advance! Go, go, go! We're getting you out of here.
Hands reaching out through the dust, pulled from the brink. But as we looked back at the burning horizon, the silence we left behind felt heavier than the gunfire. Back at the staging area, the adrenaline fades. What's left is a bone-deep exhaustion, the kind that sinks into your very soul. No words are needed among brothers who have looked death in the eye and walked away. The silence speaks volumes. In the medical tents, we mended the broken, but we all knew there were some wounds that bandages can't fix. Out there, the city lay quiet. The locals stepping out from the wreckage of their homes. Collateral damage in a game of giants. For some of us, the morning sun meant a flight home. A chance to breathe again. But for others, the nightmare was just beginning.
Super 61 is down. I have eyes on the crash site.
Nightfall brought the second crash. 2 Delta snipers volunteered to go down into the dark.
Stay with us! We're getting you out!
They knew the risks. They knew the extraction wasn't coming.
Contacts! Multiple! They're everywhere! Tear them down!
They descended into a sea of shadows, setting up a perimeter of 2, holding the line against an entire city.
Suppressing fire! Keep them back!
Shoulder to shoulder, back to back.
To the end, brother.
They held the line until the barrels melted and the magazines ran dry. The swarm came from every crack, every alley. But their light, their courage, burned brighter than any flare in that Mogadishu night.
Rescue column, moving in!
Dawn broke, and with it, the fury of a mechanized counterattack.
Keep the line tight! Push!
We found our brothers in the rubble, battered, bruised, but unbound. But the armor was full.
You're going home, soldier.
The wounded took priority.
Keep tight to the armor!
For the rest of us, the only way out was on our own 2 feet.
Keep moving! Don't fall behind!
Using the heavy tires as rolling shields. Exhaustion tearing at our muscles while the enemy nipped at our heels.
Contact rear! Keep firing! Don't let them escape!
Every inch was paid for in sweat and blood. A mile has never felt so long. We called it the Mogadishu Mile. A final, grueling test of will before walking out of the inferno. Crossing the threshold of the safe zone, the war drops off your shoulders like a physical weight.
Base camp. We made it.
You look around at the empty faces, the 1,000-yard stares. You survived.
Drink slowly. You're safe now.
But a part of you will always be trapped in those streets. Across the line, the enemy stood over the wreckage. No cheers, no victory, just the hollow silence of a graveyard they called home. A crisp salute, a silent promise to those who wouldn't be making the journey back with us. Their names etched into our armor and our memories. The final birds lifted off. Convoys rolled out, leaving the dust to reclaim the dirt. The desert is vast. It doesn't care about our wars. It swallows the tire tracks, the shell casings, the wreckage, returning everything to the earth. For the survivors on both sides, the sun sets, and you just have to find a way to face tomorrow. Finally free. Footprints in the dust. That's all we leave behind. The history of a single night, written in the sand. Until the stars come out, and the silence takes over.